for the candidate. And Edo people have not seen the candidate coming out.
Even when he comes out and speaks, when he speaks, it is a disaster.
To speak to Edo people, to come to arise, to discuss issues.
And I want my Edo people to learn from this fact. Whenever anyone wants to lead you as your leader, that makes him automatically a suspect. Is this a suspect? Not until keep on telling you it's impression that makes him want to be your leader. Hey, I want to make you to understand again, being a leader is different from being also a true leader. Let it speak. Let it have an effective conversation with you, because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Out of the abundance of the heart
Are his plans for Edo people. There's so much division. And it's not just only in APC, even in the Labour Party. Even in Labour Party, it is worse. Because the obedient movement, a vast majority of them has declared support for Asue Ighodalo, like we can see on social media and everywhere, and those we have interacted with. And the 35% are saying, look, we are waiting for Obi to tell us what to do. That the position Obi takes in Edo will determine his political future.
And you, Obi, you shouldn't be forgetting this in hurry. Remember where you are coming from. Remember how we, the obedient, stood for you. Because the only language that we understand is equity, fairness, and justice.
Because the ideology that formed the obedient is fairness, equity, and justice for the sake of inclusion. The Southeast has never been president. Let them support the Southeast. That was how they were able to galvanize vote for Obi and won election in Edo State and elsewhere, based on that principle. But today, the Labour Party have a candidate who is from the same local government as the present governor, who has been there for 8 years, and who is also a relative, like we heard, I don't know if it's true, of the present governor. Will Obi now, Jefferson, put aside the ideology that formed the obedient and say party is supreme and come and campaign for the Labour Party Oludi? Nigerians are watching. Edo people are waiting. The 30% obedient left waiting for his directives and killing, watching to see what Obi will do. Will Obi tell the obedience, go and vote your conscience? Will he tell them party is supreme? Will Obi abide by the principle, the ideology that formed the obedient movement? That is another thing.
Okay, President.
And as for me, I am obedient. I'm supporting Asue Ighodalo. Why? Because he's a man of values, he's a man of morals, he's a man of ethics, and he's a man of principles.
PDP.
All right,
Dr.
so let's bring the conversation back to the APC. Because you spoke about the divisions within the party, the various factions, but you also spoke about good governance and the dividends of democracy. Now, given the current state of the nation, usually when you hold power at the center, it's supposed to be an advantage for you when you go to your governorship election. However, you look at the current state of the nation, and the picture that you've painted is almost as though you're giving us a disclaimer about what we should expect on the 21st of September with regards to APC's performance. The situation, the national situation under an APC government, how do you think this will contribute to the election?
It is not gainsaying. We all know that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu just came on board. And what is happening today is not his making. And I'm sure Nigeria would have long gone down beyond where it is today. Would have been Venezuela, if not for the courageous leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But are Edo people happy? The answer is no. With the federal government, the answer is no. They are not. The cost of living is high. That's true. Fuel is selling for $8.50. That is true. The exchange rate is not helping matters. That is true. But coming to the states, are the workers happy with the 70,000 minimum wage of Ighodalo Baseki? They are. Are the teachers happy with the 80% increment? They are.